Hello, hello, hello. It is Adrian, Capricorn Tigress of Astrology Look Inside. And I don't know what this is going to look like, but I'm going to do this in my kitchen because, well, it's easier for me to do it, and you can see me actually do them when I'm here in the kitchen. And so I'm going to go ahead and do that. So I realized I don't know if I actually, well, I've done several this month, but between the astrology and the cards, but I just wanted to make sure I gave you guys something because I don't think I've done anything this past week, and it's mid-month. On the 22nd, I think it is, the moon is going to go into Taurus, a new moon in Taurus. And you guys, I am so sorry if I look dark. I've done everything I could to lighten my countenance, but no matter what I did, it just seems like I ended up wearing black. And you know, I am a person who is a Capricorn, and I've got Capricorn rising, and I have Aquarius intercepted in my first house, which means all of Aquarius is in my first house, and a little bit, a tiny bit of Pisces. Hold on one second, you guys. Hope I'm okay. No one wants to cough anymore. Like, you know, that's not a good thing. I might put the fan on if this doesn't go away, because I had shut the bathroom door because it, you know, there's always a fan going on in the bathroom. But wow, oh wow. I'm glad I made some hot tea because this is crazy. My voice just does not want to talk right now. Like, it's really weird. Wow. Okay, so I'm going to start with the sign of Taurus. Taurus, because we're going into Taurus season. We're going into Taurus season. And I want to make sure that I do Taurus. And then I'll do Aries. So I'll do Aries. I'll do Taurus first, and then I'll do Aries. How's that? Because I know Aries does like, wait, it's not Taurus season yet. Don't you forgive me, because look what's up here. The star came up as I was talking about Aries. Aries knows they're the star, man. You know you're the star, Aries. You know. All right. I know it. You know it. We all freaking know it. But right now we're going to be talking about Taurus. What is going on for Taurus in mid-April 2020? Today is the 11th, almost the 12th, so we're just about at mid-month. This Saturday. You know, this is kind of like my continuation of Saturday Night Lives, because I can move around and do stuff, and I'm not, you know, I don't have to worry about dealing with Facebook and, you know, all that kind of stuff. And I can do each one individually, which I really enjoy doing now. So I'm like, hey, I'm going to do it again. Plus, I love the fact that I got a good response from me doing it. So thank you guys. You make me want to just keep, you know, learning to get better at what I do. And I am improving. So I hope. So yeah. I really like doing it. I really like this deck for some reason. I like my Japanese deck too, but you know, this one I like a lot. I might do, you know, if I have to clarify anything or write, if I need to or when to, I will. But I just want to know what they're going to tell Taurus. I mean, I almost selfishly want to know. I was born with a Taurus moon, even though my moon has progressed into Gemini. Which is why I, you know, talk a lot and do stuff with my hands. I think that's probably why I picked up tarot, because it feels good, you know, just to do this and have it in my hands. I really like that. I think it's soothing to me, you know, to a certain extent. Oh, that's way too many. Let me see how many more. Oh, they both want to come out. But I saw him first. So let's see. How many do I need? Yeah. I just need 2 more. Divine Spirit, give me 2 more. Okay, let's see. 2 more. How many was that? That's more than 2. I don't know why, but this one is the one I feel like needs to be there. What are the, oh, wow. Okay, but definitely I'm keeping these in there. And there's a reason these came in my hand. Wow. Okay. It could have easily been this one right here. So let's see. Oh, wow. Yeah, definitely she belongs right with him. Wow. I'm keeping that. Wow. Oh, yeah, definitely she belongs right with him. Yep, there we go, right there. There they go. I just know they belong together. Just like that. Wow, whatever this is, that's what it is. Now, okay, here's this right here. These right here came out near the end. All up here. So, wow. Okay, so we got a story here. We're dealing with your main card as being the Empress. The Empress, this is a lot of emotion right here. You know, it's a very powerful card. It's a major arcana card. But it's like having ideas, being pregnant with emotions, being emotional. I'm going to read it because I want to make sure, because that's your main card. But I really want to read the actual thing that they have here for it, so I don't miss the major meaning, because this is major. I mean, to get the Empress as your main card. So it's doubting yourself, okay? And I really want you to understand this. This is doubting yourself. New beginnings, pregnancy, love. At times, you may doubt yourself or your circumstances. However, new and exciting times are approaching. A time of love and sensuality. Pregnancy may be indicated. And I've got to say this, you know, with this Empress card, even though she's usually, to me, indicates creativity and just a lot of potential. But, you know, the fact that it came out with this 5 of Cups, which is also wary. A lot of Tauruses have been really, really worried. I mean, really, really worried. Really worried. To the point where they might just be drinking, not getting enough sleep, just down in the dumps, genuinely, because of whatever this doubting is, this depression that they have, of probably drinking too much, you know, and not sleeping enough. And then you got, you know, your top eye, the 3 of Coins here. It's 3 of Coins. Now, this is usually getting, I believe, some education. Let me go ahead and make sure I got this right with the 3 of Coins. I want to make sure I see it exactly right. I don't want to be wrong. Because first of all, you guys, as you can tell, I am like so punchy. Hold on. As you can hear my throat. I mean, I don't think I've exposed myself to anything or anyone. So I can't imagine, but it's still. And my glands are a little swollen. I'm just saying. It's been like that for a while. I think it's because I talk too much. But yeah, my throat is really dry. Okay, so the 3 of Coins. It's a card of career and self-employment. Also, new career avenue. A great deal of time required with little compensation. It may take a little time to get what you want. There may be much need for work and skills to succeed. That's why I always think of it as education. Like if you look at the card, it looks like they're looking at him like, yes, master, I will learn. Yes, teach us, master. Like, I need to learn this. So it may be that situation where you feel like you have to relearn everything, which I think some people are going through that, where they've got to relearn everything because the world is changing, right? And then you got the Four of Swords. Again, there's that's doubt again. That's downing your doubting yourself, downing your drink or whatever. I'm going to read it exactly to you. Four of Swords. Card of indecision and doubt. Constant worry. Restless sleep. Loneliness. Lack of sleep. And need to get away from negative situations. There could be some possible illness going on here. I'm not necessarily seeing that. I think that you can get out of this doldrums. I do. I'm not sure. Maybe some of you are not at work, or maybe you need work. I think if you find work or put your effort into work, you'll be fine. You've just got to put your mindset, your go in the right direction. You got to set your goal and then pursue that goal. I'm going to make sure I get all the wording in for Eight of Staffs, because that might be a message that you really need to hear. My voice is so rough. It is really bad. Ugh. I might have to put the fan on. I don't know. I'm just glad I had the hot tea. Okay, so Eight of Staffs. A card of peaceful movement, hastened action, anticipation of positive outcome. Things will now begin to move very quickly. You may face some jealousy from those who see your success. But I also believe that what I always say, it means going in the right direction. Hopefully it's in the direction of success. And, not going to and fro, back and forth. Making your actions or your intentions clear and then pursuing said intention. Being, going for it and doing it the right way, because then we had the Sun, the I win card. Now this indicates the potential that exists for you too. This could be your potential. You could possibly just win. Maybe you're worried about work. Maybe if you get, the work that you're looking for, or the money that you're waiting for, there's something that had you worried and down in the drink. And I think once that comes in and you get that, you're going to win. You're going to feel that you win because, well, you're going to win. And also, I just want to point out, look at this. I always love this card. You see all the little hands out around the Sun? That indicates all the opportunities that exist for you. So even if one thing doesn't pan out the way you want, with getting the Sun, the opportunities that exist for you are immense, okay? And I'll read, the official. I always like doing that because I always just put my own spin on things, but I want you guys to understand what they say so that it all flows together and you get a full understanding. This says material wealth, positive and solid love relationships, peace and vitality, a time of absolute joy, peace, and happiness. You look at life as a gift full of future fortune. So many good things approach. Everything you touch now will lead to success, ultimate success. It is, in my opinion, the best card. I win. You win. Okay? Now we're not done. Don't just think you won. That's the potential. And this is, you ain't doing bad, because this is where you're sitting at pretty much right now, almost. King of Staffs. King of Staffs, you are about that money. Taurus, and then we got the Ten of Staffs. You are really about that money right now, Taurus, ain't you? You're working hard, and you might be upset because you might wonder if it's going to lead to anything, right? Because then you got the World. This is another good card. You got several of the best cards down on this board here. Taurus, something good is happening. Even though you got this Nine of Swords right here, you may feel like all that work and like, what does it lead to? What is it worth? What's the point of it all? I'm going to read that Nine of Swords meaning to you so we get the real meaning here. Because it's a very ambiguous card, and it's technically the last card of this reading. But there's two more that came out. And I'm going to go in and talk about it the way I usually do it. But then you got this Nine of Swords. And this is a card of many meanings, dependent on the surrounding cards, which it's the World. And the next card, which I'll tell you anyway. It can represent miscarriage, desperation, broken promises, and deep mental depression. Dreams, nightmares, difficulties, sleeping may be present. A very stressful time is indicated. So that's what all the worry about. You guys are under a lot of stress. And I wonder if some Tauruses are under that stress because they're of a relationship. We had a King of Staffs, and then a Queen of Staffs came up right over that. And then we got a Knight of Staffs, which tells me that you might be waiting for some communication from this Queen of Staffs, Taurus. So, I feel like you will get the communication. There's some good things on this board. I will say this, though. I could not help but notice, looking at this, hold on. Let me make sure I'm saying the right thing. Oh, no, that was the Nine of Swords, but it was close. Because you got, yeah. I mean, when you look at all the staffs now, and when I look at the staffs, to me, staffs always indicate to me success. They're all to me success cards. All staff cards to me are success cards. The wands, yeah. The wands are great. You got some amazing wands, okay? You got the 8. I mean, that to me, that tells me that, what they said, career or whatever, going in the right direction with that. You got the 10 of Staffs. This is work hard. I mean, it might not pan out right away, but it's going to pan out, and it's going to be great. And then you got this Knight of Staffs. And this is like a message coming. I'm going to read that Knight of Staffs just to make sure I got the full Knight of Staffs meaning, because I might be missing something about him. No, that's distance. That's the moving and travel. Taking a trip over a long distance. A good time to change where you live. If you want to leave a situation, you can even leave a situation now. Like this would be the time to do it, okay? Don't tarry on that. So, yeah, that type of thing. So then, on top of that, you got the King of Swords. But right after the King of Swords, I had noticed, after that 9, there was, the Queen popped out. And I'm thinking, we're either dealing with a couple. Maybe you are waiting to hear from someone, your queen. Or you might be separated, and that's why the Knight came out, the travel, the distance, might be needed. That came out. But either way, I see there's a couple here, because we had the King and the Queen in this reading for some reason, okay? And then the other thing I noticed that we had was several really good major arcana here. I mean, really, you just did. I mean, we got the Empress, the Sun, and the World. Literally, in my opinion, 3 of the best cards you can get. So, The Empress sometimes is sad, but yeah, there's a lot of worry. But the potential that you have, Taurus, for success, it's it's huge. I hope you take advantage of it. Okay, take advantage of that. Maybe your creative ideas. There's so many opportunities for you to shine. You can go and do whatever it is that your mind allows you to do, but it's your mind that's going to help you to get to this. Okay. All right. Well, I hope this resonates with somebody out there, and may you have a beautiful rest of April and a beautiful Easter. A beautiful Easter, okay? Much love and light to your Taurus. Blessings. Oh, and by the way, if you haven't already, be sure to like and share videos and subscribe to the channel, and be sure to stop by astrologyalookinside.com and subscribe there, so to our blog there. So that's Astrology Look Inside. And also you can order. Just go to our order page. You can donate there on our order page, and also visit our shop. We got things there too. All right. Much love, much light, many blessings. Okay. And have a wonderful rest of April.